it feel being inducted into the El Paso Baseball Hall of Fame?
It's definitely exciting. I can't put it into words how humbled I am, how excited, and how honored I am to share not only with this year's class, but the people that represent the hall every year, people that I admire, people that I've played with, people that I've played against. So it's been an awesome experience so far, and we're barely on day 2. So I'm very honored, very thrilled to be here.
When you reflect back on your career, what's some of the things that stand out to you?
My high school years, we had I played for Coach Derek Dominguez for 2 years. I learned a lot from him, not only baseball, but just about life. Just the experiences that I've had with, been blessed with tremendous coaches. I played for Coach Birmingham too, who is a legend in New Mexico, winningest coach in New Mexico, and with New Mexico State Aggies under Coach Elliot Avon, who's now coaching the NC State Wolfpack. All great teachers of the game, and I'm very blessed to have been a part of those teams.
What does baseball mean to you?
It means the world. It's brought so many friendships, so many lifelong friendships to me. It's a gateway to just life. My best friends are all, in one way or another involved in the game. So that's what it is to me. Baseball it's a great game, and it's life.
Now, do you remember when you got the call that you're being inducted? How was that?
You know what? It showed up as a missed call. I was actually in the hospital with my son Gabriel, and this is when COVID had just started. So I got the call, and I thought at first it was somebody was playing a prank on me. But when I got to talk to Larry Hernandez, I got a text from him and from Bob Aguirre. So I was excited. I hadn't thought about it for a while. I didn't know exactly when the nominations would be coming up, but I was thrilled. It was a very rough time for my wife and I, dealing with one of our children in the hospital, and that just made my week. And shortly thereafter, my son was released, so everything was so surreal at the time.
And when you hit the stage tomorrow, is the emotions going to creep up on you? You prepared?
Yes, definitely. It's there's people that are going to be there that I haven't seen in a while. That I'm honored to represent them, and I hope they feel that I've represented them well. This year's class is there's giants in this class, and I feel like we're somehow all connected. Starting with Coach Miller, he coached against a lot of the players. I played against a lot of the players that he coached back then. Fred Loya, you see his name and all around the city. A game so synonymous with success. Just a man of a great heart, great servant. Joe Coppinger, we train kids at the same facility, and learned a lot from Joe, and what he's learned from Rocky too. Just a great baseball family, just full of knowledge. Everybody is so accomplished, in this class. And Rick Rivas, when he was 13 and 14 in that league, I actually coached against him and his dad, and later saw him pitch in high school. So I knew Rick was going on to bigger, better things. So there's a connection between all of us. And my oldest son, Jorge, actually played with Mr. Loya's presenter tomorrow, Jorge Cuevas Jr. They played on the same T-ball team. That's when I met Flor. And I've been friends with Jorge Cuevas, his son-in-law. And Javier and Jerry, his brothers, are some of my best friends in this world. So yeah, emotions are starting to kick in, and I hope I don't break down. They told me it's difficult, it's hard, but I was calm, cool, and collected until yesterday when all the festivities started. But hopefully I can keep it together.
And the last thing, do you remember the time when you fell in love with baseball?
Yes, I was 5. I got my first left-hander's mitt. I was left-handed as a kid, and then turned right-handed because the team that my dad put me in, they needed a catcher. So yeah, it was back then. My idols growing up were Mickey Mantle, Pete Rose. But yeah, since age 5 or 6, I fell in love with the game, and been passionate with it ever since.